So here we are on the Author's Simple 2025 planner. This is the exact planner that I use. It helps me to just keep track of everything I do in my writing life and my personal life and family and home. Okay, so at the very top here, I have a section where I put my word of the year. I've been picking my word of the year for many years now. And so this is where you would put this and then put a quote here and then who said that quote as a reminder. I've then got a section that allows me to review the year we've just had. So here we're reviewing 2024. At the top here, I have a one-liner that summarizes the year. And then I have a number of metrics that I would put in. Books read, books sold, for example, words written, YouTube subscribers, etc., etc. And underneath that, I have each of the 4 quarters, which is where I would put amazing accomplishments, things I'm proud of, things I don't want to forget. So all the accomplishments would go in these sections. And it's a way of reminding me of all the things that happened in the year that were so easy to forget. Now, moving on to 2025, onto the year ahead, I like to start with a vision. So this is where I'd put that vision across these 3 different areas of my life, my writing life, my personal life, and my family life. And as you'll see, the drop down allows for a paragraph, which I tend to write in the past tense, saying the things that I've already done. So talking about the goals that I hope to have met. So for example, in my writing life, I might put something about the 2 books that I want to write this year, the 3rd book in the Rescue Quest series and the 1st book in a new paranormal romance series. So that I would put that in here. And then same with personal life and family life. And that really creates the vision. You could also put images in here too. It's really easy to add images into this section, or you could take the words out altogether, I guess, and put a vision board in there. Quite easy to do with Notion. That's why I love Notion. You can definitely make it your own. And then once I've done that high level vision, we then go through and break it down into the goals by quarter. So as you'll see here, I've got quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4 laid out with each of those 3 areas of my life. And then I will put a goal for each, or well, a number of goals by quarter in order for me to meet that vision. So, for example, it would be relating to books. It would be outlining the books, planning them, writing them, having them edited, having the feedback from my alpha and beta readers, and then going through publication process. So all of those things will be put into the right quarter. This is very sort of high level. It just allows me to get everything down that I know I want to do in order to meet that vision. And then we start to get more granular and we break it down into these monthly pages. So this is where the rubber starts to hit the road. This is where we're looking at each month and what we want to achieve. So every one of these is a separate page. They're all the same. So let me talk you through January. So it's going to open up in a new page here. And for January, I then take those 3 areas and split them out in a lot more detail. So for my writing goals for January, what do I need to do this month? Personal goals and home and family goals. And I also put in here any other to-dos that I need to get done. I brainstorm those and pop them all in. As you can see on the right-hand side, by the way, there's a little index that allows you to quickly jump to the different sections in this template. If you've watched my Author's Simple Daily Planner video, then you see how I basically put all of the monthly tasks into a database, which allows me to know what I'm doing every single day. That is the next step after writing the goals. So if you haven't watched that video, I will put a link to it under this one so you can take a look and also grab that template if you'd like to. I've also done a build along for that so you can build it yourself. But once I've actually get towards the end of the month, I want to know how I've done. So this is where I would review the month, but I do it week by week. So I would do a weekly review and then I do a monthly review. And the weekly review is split out by the achievements, things I want to remember, what I did, what I saw, what I read, what I experienced. I quite often put what I'm grateful for here. And then kind of general, how did I feel about the week? And here's where I'll go back and look through my journal and pull out some things that I want to remember. So it might be tarot readings that were particularly useful or insightful. It might be just emotions that I've had. It might be insights that I've had in other ways. And I'll pop that in here. And then I'll do a little brainstorm of what I need to do next week. And I do my weekly review and preview every Sunday because it sets me up for the week ahead. I really like to have that touch base of knowing where I am and what I'm doing each week. And so there's 5 of these. You're not going to need them, not going to need all 5 for each month of the year, obviously, but they're all there. And then I go through and do, at the end of the month, I'll do the monthly review. So again, the achievements, which are taken from the weeks, I'll pull out the biggest ones and pop them in here. And another, how do I feel about this month? How do I feel about what I've achieved, what I haven't achieved, why didn't I achieve them? What am I going to do differently next month? And then again, I'll brainstorm what the key goals are for next month, my writing life, my personal life, and my home life. And then once I've done that, I will then pop back to the 2025 planner, and I'll make sure that I've got those listed in my February monthly goal. So they are all there for you in this template, which is able to be downloaded from the link below this video.